we have already learnt about some properties of ratio and proportion. We know about invertendo property. So if A is to B is proportional to C is to D, then according to invertendo property, B is to A is proportional to D is to C. And according to alternando property, it will be A is to C is proportional to B is to D. Now, what if we apply componendo property? Then it states that if A is to B is proportional to C is to D, then A plus B is to B is proportional to C plus D is to D. And according to dividendo property, A minus B is to B is also proportional to C minus D is to D. Now, we have these four important properties of ratio and proportion. But apart from these four properties, we have another very important property of ratio and proportion. So let's see what that is. So if we have this relationship A is to B is proportional to C is to D, then how can we write it? Well, we can write it as A is to B is equal to C is to D. Now, if we apply componendo property, then we know that we can write this as A plus B is to B is equal to C plus D is to D, right? Now, if we apply dividendo property on this relationship, then what can we write it as? A minus B is to B is equal to C minus D is to D, isn't it? So if we apply componendo, we get this, and if we apply dividendo, we get this. Now, what if we divide both these results? That is, what if we divide LHS by LHS and RHS by RHS? Then what do we get? Well, A plus B is to B can be written as A plus B by B. Now, we are supposed to divide LHS with LHS. So, A plus B is to B will be divided by A minus B is to B. So, divide A minus B by B. So, A minus B is to B can be written as A minus B by B. Similarly, we divide the RHS. So, C plus D is to D, C plus D by D. This divided by C minus D is to D. C minus D is to D can be written as by D. So what do we get? We get this equation here. So A plus B by B divided by A minus B by B is equal to C plus D by D divided by C minus D by D. Now, what if we convert this into multiplication? So what will happen? Well, this value will get inversed, even this value will get inversed, right? So if we write A plus B by B into, that is, we convert this into multiplication, then this gets inversed. So we have B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by D into D by C minus D. Now, can we cancel these two out? Yes, we can. Similarly, we can cancel these two out. So what are we left with? Well, we are left with A plus B by A minus B on this side and C plus D by C minus D on the right hand side. So we can write it as A plus B by A minus B is equal to C plus D by C minus D. Now, if we write this in the form of proportion, then what do we get? We get A plus B is to A minus B is equal to C plus D is to C minus D. So we have A is to B is proportional to C is to D, and from that we deduce this relationship. A plus B is to A minus B is equal to C plus D is to C minus D. And this is a very important property of ratio and proportion. And what do we call it? We call it componendo dividendo property of ratio and proportion. So why do we call it componendo dividendo? Because it has been derived from both componendo and dividendo. So we have, if A is to B is proportional to C is to D, then A plus B is to A minus B is proportional to C plus D is to C minus D. So this is what is called componendo dividendo property of ratio and proportion. Now if we have 7 is to 3 is equal to 14 is to 6, then how can we write it if we apply componendo dividendo property of ratio and proportion? Well, we know that this can be represented in the form of A, B, C, D. So if we consider this as A, this as B, this as C, and this as D, then what is componendo dividendo? It says that if A is to B is proportional to C is to D, then according to componendo dividendo, A plus B is to A minus B. This is proportional to C plus D is to C minus D. So what is A here? 7, B is 3, C is 14 and D is 6. So A plus B will be 7 plus 3 is to 7 minus 3. This is proportional to C and D are 14 and 6. So 14 plus 6 is to 14 minus 6. This is what this can be written as if we apply componendo dividendo property. Now if we consider 7 plus 3 is to 7 minus 3, so we can write it as 10 is to 4, because 7 plus 3 is 10 and 7 minus 3 is 4. So 10 is to 4. This can be further simplified and we'll have 5 is to 2, right? Now let's come to the second part of the equation. 14 plus 6 is to 14 minus 6. That was the RHS. Now 14 plus 6 is 20 and 14 minus 6 is 8. So 20 is to 8. This again simplified gives us 5 is to 2. So we can say that both these ratios are equal. So 7 plus 3 is to 7 minus 3 is equal to 14 plus 6 is to 14 minus 6. And this is what is called componendo dividendo property of ratio and proportion. So now can you apply componendo dividendo property on this relationship? So we have 12 is to 6 is equal to 20 is to 10. So if we apply componendo dividendo property of ratio and proportion, then how can we represent this particular proportion? So we have to apply componendo dividendo. So we consider this as A, this as B, this as C, and this as D. Now what do we know about componendo dividendo? Well, if we write this in componendo dividendo form, then it will be A plus B is to A minus B. So A plus B is to A minus B. It means 12 plus 6 is to 12 minus 6. Now this will be equal to C plus D is to C minus D. So 20 plus 10 is to 20 minus 10. 20 plus 10 is to 20 minus 10. So what do we get here? 12 plus 6 is 18, right? So 18 is to 12 minus 6 is 6, right? 18 is to 6. This is equal to 20 plus 10 is 30 is to 20 minus 10, that is 10. So this is our final answer if we apply componendo dividendo property on this relationship. Now if we further simplify, we can actually verify if this is correct. So 18 is to 6. What can we write it as? Well, 18 by 6, this is equal to 30 by 10. So 10 into 3 is 30, right? And 6 into 3 is 18. So we have 3 by 1 on both the sides, right? It means that this is correct. So we applied componendo dividendo and we solved this problem. So what did we learn today? We learnt about componendo dividendo property of ratio and proportion. And it states that if A is to B is proportional to C is to D, then A plus B is to A minus B is proportional to C plus D is to C minus D. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.